Hello, everybody, and welcome to this MBL webinar on the subject of the art of proportionality and costs for litigators. From me, Richard Allen. For those of you who haven't seen one of my webinars or indeed learn live sessions or seen me in person, there's a slide here with a bit of my background. I've been working in the law now 40 years as of last year, 2024, so I've been around the block quite a lot, I suppose. And during that time, I started off working in a city firm doing some debt recovery and insolvency work before then deciding to spend most of my career, or the first half of my career, working for central London firms doing personal injury litigation and a bit of clean neg before moving sideways into legal costs, because I always did costs on my own cases, and qualified as a cost lawyer. And then cost lawyering became the main part of my work, probably for the third quarter of my career, I suppose, if I put it that way. And then for the last 10 years, I've predominantly been working for a company called Birchie Jennings, training lawyers in all things profitability based around legal services pricing, project management and process improvement, and of course, all the top costs issues, of which proportionality is obviously one. And that's what we're going to be focusing on during this 1 hour webinar. So let's just summarize with some challenges ahead. And if you're watching this webinar, no doubt you are involved in litigation, I dare say. And of course, the biggest challenges we have as litigators are those constant changes to the civil procedure rules and the practice directions, which always keep us on our toes. And obviously, we operate now in this post-pandemic world of virtual hearings, and the world of agile working, virtual working has now become part of the landscape post-pandemic. In my experience, most law firms have the majority of their fee earners still working to some extent at home during the week and only being in the office maybe 2 or 3 days. It seems to be the way we are operating now. It seems to be now the new business as usual. And as part of that, we need to be grappling with many of the innovations that have come in over recent years, including in the context of proportionality and costs. The electronic cost management system in terms of electronic bill of costs, virtual hearings, digitized documentation in terms of proving our work, a cost assessment, the more widespread digitization of the civil court system and online courts, obviously in relation to money claims with divorce, and certainly in the Crown Court, for instance, that's largely a digitized system now. It's here to stay, isn't it? It is the new normal. And again, with technology, we can't escape the considerations of AI, and particularly generative AI in the work that we do.